Today, we're looking at a massive update to the science of weight loss that doesn't involve injections or synthetic drugs. Scientists have successfully tested an edible microbead that physically blocks fat from being absorbed by your body. If you ever wanted a Control Z for a greasy meal, you need to hear about this. Researchers at Sichuan University have created a tiny plant-based bead of green tea, vitamin E, and seaweed that acts as a microscopic sponge in your gut. When you eat, it binds fat molecules so your body can't absorb them, and they just pass right through you. Early tests show it's incredibly effective, completely tasteless, and unlike previous fat-blocking drugs, doesn't seem to cause the nasty stomach side effects. What do you think about this, John?
I think this is cool. I think we finally found a potential natural way to help people lose weight instead of Ozempic and these GLP-1s and all this sort of stuff. I like the way that this seems to work because I don't know if you've seen those infomercials at 3, 4 in the morning where it's like, oh, take these pills and it'll block fat and all this sort of stuff. So this actually does come from a chemistry and science background. So I like it because the microbeads are made from green tea polyphenols, vitamin E, and seaweed. And then when they're swallowed, they attach to dietary fats inside the digestive tract. So I like to think of them like little Pac-Man balls that gobble up fat before your body can absorb it. And so this is great because you don't need a big gastro bypass. You don't need a big balloon. You don't need surgery, anything like that. My only concern is that this won't go anywhere because there might not be a profit to be made from a pharmaceutical perspective, but who knows? What are your thoughts?
Well, that might be the case, but someone would probably have to buy it, patent it, and then shut everyone down who tries to use it. Otherwise, it'll get out there if it works the way they say it does, I think this is great. It's like, if you could have a meal that was, spinach or a seaweed on your platter every meal that had the right combination of these things, you just eat it along with everything else and it absorbs extra fat and out it goes. Great. And if this is like, I'll just call it like a tea bag, for lack of a better thing, small that it absorbs all the moisture, but instead of moisture, it's fat. And then it just gets put out your body through the normal process. And I guess it doesn't have the same nasty side effects because it comes out as a solid product rather than the other ones where it bypasses your gut, but the fat and grease still come out as fat and grease rather than being absorbed by something else.
Yeah, exactly. So I like it because they form the polyphenols from the green tea and the vitamin. They form these stable biocompatible nanostructures, right? And so I think that I'm super excited for this because, again, we're talking about almost a natural fat blocker. And so that's great for your body. Now, as far as the binding to fat and extracting the fat, what side effects there'll be, who knows, but way less than any kind of prescription drug or any kind of surgery that you have to have, right?
Yeah, the microbeads achieved up to 81% efficiency in controlled laboratory conditions when exposed to different types of dietary fats, including peanut butter and pork fat. The most significant findings came in a 30-day study where rats on high-fat diets lost 17% of their body weight over 30 days when microbeads were added, which reduced their adipose tissue and liver damage significantly.
Yeah. What I like about this is, like, essentially your favorite bubble tea could actually help you lose weight instead of adding calories in the future.
Well, let's be clear. It can help you lose weight, but calories and fat are not the same thing.
No, I know.
I just say potential of plant-based microbeads as a weight loss aid, having a superior safety profile, natural-based ingredients, very versatile applications. The tasteless nature of these microbeads open numerous possibilities of integration in everyday foods. They can be seamlessly incorporated in various products without affecting taste or texture. Scalable production. Targeted fat blocking rather than suppressing appetite or increasing metabolism. These microbeads specifically target fat absorption. So the mechanism allows people to maintain normal eating patterns while reducing caloric absorption from dietary fats. So, this sounds like a great solution versus, how much money they're making on the Ozempic like drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you can extend these to various food products, health-focused snack foods, put them in beverages and smoothies, dietary supplements, meal replacements, restaurant applications for healthier menu options. So I'm excited about this because, having foods that actually help you are great.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it blocks fat, does it also block good fats, omega-3s or fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, or K vitamins that we actually need?
Maybe.
Will people eat more junk food thinking, the beads will cancel it out? And so for right now, make sure you don't buy magic beans. Scammers will likely sell fake versions of this immediately. If it isn't FDA approved yet, don't buy it. Watch the words alginate and polyphenol. These are the key ingredients. Keep an eye on health news for these terms in relation to hydrogels. People are looking for this type of passive weight management tool who want to avoid the needless, drugs like Wegovy and Ozempic and the side effects of traditional diet pills. So I'm pretty excited about where this is going. And this is the first promising fat blocker that uses smart material science to potentially solve side effect issues that plague the dietary industry for decades. So is this the future of dining, or is this messing with your digestion a hard pass for you? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll keep watching this story because it's super interesting. What do you got going on, John? This is stuff that's going out in the next week or so.
Yeah, so we've got some events at the Toronto Business Development Center. I'm doing some lunch and learns in person there. It's a great organization, great incubator. And then February, what date is the Startup Drinks, Craig?
I closed that, so I'm not sure. February 19th, I believe.
February 19th, but have a look at startupdrinks.com. startupdrinksto.com for that event and other events. If you need some help with government funding, SHRED, or any other grants, reach out to me on LinkedIn. But if you're interested in AI automation workflows or you need help with your business, what can they do, Craig?
Well, we've got lots of stuff going on over at flowgrammar.ca where we help businesses implement AI and business automation so they can scale faster and more reliable, get more leads, grow faster. We also have a growing community over at flowgrammars.ca where we do Flow Grammar Cafe, we do live build events, we do demo events, we get the community together online and in person several times a month to show and demo and support anybody who's trying to do this, learn automation, end-to-end AI agent building. So check all that out. We have a series of events called Flow Grammar Cafe. The next one's February 6th, March 6th, and April 2nd. We do those right now in partnership with Workhouse, and those are full day drop-in headphones, laptop, and work. And we'll have some experts on site that can help you troubleshoot. And we all kind of do a little walkthrough in the afternoon about what you're working on and, show us what you're working on and stuff. And it's really cool. So check all that out over at flowgrammar.ca and flowgrammars.ca. And coming soon, and you can sign up for this now, flowgramming.space, an AI agent and workflow marketplace where people can buy and sell agents or workflows. So if you're building agents and don't know what to do with them, where to sell them, go over there and check that out. Again, flowgramming.space. Or if you're building workflows, or if you want agents or workflows built, you can go over there and buy them. We have some interesting guarantees, and it's coming soon, so you can get your name on the waiting list right now. That's all we got going on, John. For everything else, go to torontostarts.com. I don't even think I mentioned it that whole time. Thanks everyone for watching. All the information about CES and these interesting things. Any last words, John?
No. Check out our next episode. We're going to be talking about the weird stuff at CES. So,
all right, everyone. Thanks for watching.